Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Stevie K and this is Ree.
Hi guys.
Still in the hotel room, still away, doing another video because the last one that we done was the Fat to Fit body transformation of the Aamir Khan.
And we've been speaking about it and it was just like really interesting, so we thought over the conversations over dinner, why not do it of the actual movie, because I really enjoyed the last one. So
that's what we're going to do. Today. The trailer is going to be for the Dangal video, and obviously Rick was going to talk about a bit of...
I was going to talk about...
I think, you know, in the last video I sort of like took over, just like in every other video does. But yeah.
I wanted to hear women's, you know, the women's side of it, or like perspective on training and knowing about the movie now that he's training his daughter, or is it his daughter? So yeah, let's I want to actually see the trailer beforehand actually, and then we'll go further into it, because training, and do women train in India? Do you have many women who train in India? If you do, I'd like to hear. Yeah, because we've got a lot of men followers. I've not heard from any women at the moment, so it'd be interesting.
Ready?
Yeah.
Watch the trailer.
मेडल इस पेड़ पे नहीं उगते, उन्हें बढ़ाना पड़ता है प्यार से, मेहनत से, लगन से। इस टूर्नामेंट में भारत के खिलाड़ियों का काफी निराशाजनक। हर खिलाड़ी की तरह मेरा भी सपना था, देश के लिए गोल्ड मेडल लाना। जो मैं करना चाहता था वो हमारा बेटा करके दिखावेगा। देश के लिए गोल्ड जीतेगा हमारा बेटा, अपना तिरंगा सबसे ऊपर लहरावेगा। रेसलिंग चैंपियनशिप में भारत की एक और हार। मुबारक हो भाई साहब, चौथी भी चोरी हुई है।
मैं आपको छोरा ना दे पाई।
गलत मत समझ मना, गीता और बबीता दोनों ही बहुत प्यारी हैं मैंने, पर मेरा जो सपना है ना, सिर्फ छोरा ही पूरा कर सके। लगता है गोल्ड मेडल के लिए भारत को और इंतजार करना पड़ेगा।
देखो ना भाई साहब, कितनी बुरी तरह से मारे हैं। सुझा दिया है मार मार के।
क्यों मारा? मैंने ना मारा था।
गीता बबीता ने मारा है। शुरुआत इन्ना करी थी पापा, मना को तिया कह रहा था बबीता ने कमीनी, हम ना भी दर्दी दो चार।
मैं हमेशा ये सोच के रोता रहा कि छोरा होता तो देश के लिए कुश्ती में गोल्ड। ये बात मेरी समझ में ना आई कि गोल्ड तो गोल्ड होता है, छोरा लावे या छोरी। और वो चीज जो पहलवानी से इनका ध्यान हटावेगी, मैं उसने हटा दी हूँ।
औरतों की पहलवानी है, अब तक का लोग का।
एक बात हमेशा याद रखना बेटा, अगर सिल्वर जीती तो आज नहीं तो कल लोग तन्ने भूल जाएंगे, गोल्ड जीती तो मिसाल बन जाएगी। हर मिसालें दी जाती हैं बेटा, भूली नहीं जाती। भेड़ की हाहाकार के बदले शेर की एक दहाड़ है प्यारे। दंगल दंगल सूरज तेरा चढ़ता ढलता गर्दिश में करते हैं तारे। दंगल दंगल दंगल
Would you think that that's the same guy?
हमारी चोरियां चोरों से कम है के?
I don't think anyone else could have pulled off that role at all. He really honestly chooses the best movies to do.
That's based on true story.
It's crazy. Absolute crazy. Like, wow.
And
Just
Disney,
look at it. Look at the
Disney
picture.
Presents as well.
How big he is.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
we saw the Fat to Fit video, and you know, like you said in that one, he does actually look like a 50, 60-year-old man kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
That's the kind of clothes you'd want to wear as well. If you're that big, something so comfortable and loose, like you wouldn't be able to wear a pair of jeans, or you wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, just imagine living like that, or him.
But what about the trailer itself? Obviously, he had a dream of doing something himself, and
Like
obviously
every parent does.
every person does. And then obviously life comes in its way. Married, you get all work, whatever it is, or you know, listen to your parents and you follow a different path. And then all of a sudden, you know, your dreams and everything get put aside. And then obviously he had a dream that my child will fulfill it. Maybe
Just
that's
that,
something that a parent does all the time as well. I couldn't fulfill my dream for whatever reason. I'm going to ask my child to do it. But what ends up happening is the child ends up doing the same
Yeah.
thing, and we all keep on going in that round
sometimes
circle.
it's not even that. Sometimes it's that a child will see a parent not fulfill their dreams, and they feel like they have to take that responsibility for some reason, or you know, and they try and do it.
He thought that his dream, obviously, he couldn't fulfill it for whatever reason, like, you know, his family and everything, because you got to work for finance, and sometimes your dream doesn't always guarantee money and stuff like that, and you got a family to look after.
And just think about that as well. Like, is it four girls he had?
Yeah.
So a dream just of having a boy itself as well. How much that must have taken up for him living in, you know, a little village, wherever it looks like a little village there.
And then he obviously wanted. He obviously had on top of that, thinking if I had a boy, he would make my dream come true that I couldn't achieve.
Yeah.
And then that wasn't happening, so everything was a disappointment.
And to face that, like in that kind of society as well, having girls.
But then, when he realised that it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, even the girls can fulfil his dreams.
Definitely.
But I think the question would be is, were they allowed to fulfil their dream?
That's it. See, this is why I feel like it'd be interesting for our girls to watch, like for them to watch this and have their opinion, because we'll have ours, everyone will have their opinion, and then having it from...
I mean, if you think about it, it's certainly in certain circumstances a bit like our situation. I mean, we had three girls, and then all of a sudden we decided not to have any more children.
Yeah, and this is where you're going to say, I'll put a gun to your head, that we decided to have the fourth one.
It wasn't that. It was basically, we had our three girls, and I actually said that I'm happy with three girls, don't want any more children. And it wasn't... It wasn't
the same for both of us for a very long while.
Yeah, and it wasn't the fact of, we've tried for a boy each time, we were just trying for a child more than anything. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Not saying we wouldn't have wanted a boy in between. You know,
I think everyone does. Everyone wants one of each, or you know, whatever, and then they're thinking.
Like,
but we weren't. You know, it wasn't like life is over.
We did get those comments from a lot of
people.
Oh, Jalho, you know, Pir Kuri Hui. So I understand that, because that was, for me, it was really upsetting to hear. You know, because I'm quite of a stubborn person, like kind of thing. I don't like things like that. Lie, because I find it really rude, like kind of thing. And it was upsetting. But yeah.
But then the only reason we did decide was obviously our daughters.
Yeah.
You know, they sort of they basically...
We'd taken the little ones on holiday, and
out of nowhere, they never used to agree on anything.
Yeah, so you've got the older two who are like only a year between them, so they're very close, and you've got my younger daughter Casey, who you've seen in the last movie we did, and she kind of felt left out, and we're at the dinner table at this point on holiday, eating, and she's under the table playing alone, and then we'd gone to the beach that same day, and she's kind of rut in the sand, and she'd said to us before, if I had a brother, he'd play with me. They've got each other. But
she mentioned it in the bar. We were sitting in a restaurant, weren't we? And then all of a sudden she went, you know what, you guys should try for another baby, and hopefully this time because I want a brother.
Yeah.
Basically, she said that.
And we watched the movie, did we? Like, oh.
No, but then the girls turned around. Normally they disagreed and they were like, "No, you're not having no more kids." And they went, "Yeah, actually, that would be a good idea." And if it's a boy, can we name him Nihal?
Yeah.
That's what they basically said. Anyway, at that point, I think the seed was put into
my head.
Her head,
No,
and
I actually did, before they'd mentioned, the little one had mentioned it, I had feelings that like I know this is not it. I know I want to complete my family. This is not complete for me. I think we all know that inside.
But then it took you about 2.5 years to convince me, and I kept on going, "No, I'm happy with the 3 girls. I don't want any more children."
I played jokes on this guy. It was like April time. April fooled him and rang him from work and said, "Just to let you know." And I knew he wouldn't fall. Normally every other year he falls for it, but this year we had so much going on, and I knew he wouldn't have fell for this one. He had too much going on, and I rang him and I said, "I'm expecting. We're expecting," and he was just like, "Okay, right. I'm really busy at the moment, but we really need to sit down and talk about this when I get back." And I was like, "Okay." So it was something that he wasn't ready for a long while, and it was like 2 years later.
2.5, yeah.
2.5 years later, so I kind of got my own little way.
But then basically decided, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I did say this will be sort of like the last time, girl or boy, it doesn't make no difference.
Yeah.
I'm not. And then obviously our son would one, but we wanted another name at that time. We were like going, okay.
Do you remember? She wrote it in this.
Nihal. Yeah. We have Nihal as a middle name, but I think I want a first name, and we were thinking of a first name again and again, and then all of a sudden, everyone kept on like saying. Rabbeinu Veer Deve Veer, and at that time we just like going, yeah, so what we're going to name him, and then
I'm getting goosebumps as you're telling me, because I remember this clearly.
Yeah, and they were going Veer Deve, and then we all of a sudden just went, you know what, let's just call him Veer, it makes it just simple.
Wasn't there a movie not long after came out?
Well, it was around about the same time.
And Salman Khan?
Salman Khan's, and then we just thought, yeah, okay, his name's Veer Nihal. So
he's very much proud of his name. He loves his name.
Yeah, so that's what we sort of named him, and then I think loads of people followed suit after that,
so
didn't they?
Since we've changed his school, the old school they used to call him Veer, so they can't pronounce it. But this school, he has an Indian teacher, and the class is all mixed, and because she says his name Veer, the whole of the school they all call him Veer, and for him, he's been there now nearly a month, and he comes out and he finds it hard to like adjust to, like, oh my god, they actually know how to say my name, because I'm thinking, who are they calling, like, because they pronounce it so well, and yeah, it was something that kind of really like glued to us straight away. We're like, yeah, Veer.
But going back to the trailer,
we're really off course.
Going back to the trailer, basically, like, obviously he's had goals and dreams, and I think that's what, like, people wondering why we started this YouTube channel. I'd done courses and things like that, and I always wanted to do film directing and things like that.
And the girls take after him. Our middle daughter,
they're studying films and stuff like that, and English and things, but that's what I did. And then obviously had a dream of directing and making films, and just like Aamir Khan's character, got married, we had a home, we had our kids, I needed a job, so we were working, and your dream gets put aside. But yeah, at the same time, I was encouraging my kids to follow my goals and dreams or anything like that, but saying to them, like, follow your goals and dreams, make that a priority kind of thing for yourselves, whatever it may be. We've never pushed them into which direction, but make it, because otherwise that's one regret that you have later on in life, that, what, I had a goal and a dream, for whatever reason, I didn't fulfill it. So that's what we've encouraged them. But now, which they've been doing. And
it's really sweet to see they've got a bit of both of us. So we've got 2 or 3 of them who love they all love their movies. I'm probably the only one, I love movies, but I'm less who knows about the ins and outs, or I can't remember names. So, they all very much movie fanatics, just like their father. And the youngest daughter is a bit like me, she loves fashion. But yeah, it's nothing that we've pushed them to do, they're just following.
Yeah, and from that, as they've gone older, the one thing they did say was more or less going, yes, you keep on pushing us and encouraging us to follow our dreams, but
what are you guys?
You haven't fulfilled yours. You know, you want to make videos and direct or anything like that, and but you're not doing that. Why can't you? And I was like,
they've
more or
grown up
less,
with you telling them stories. You know, he's forever making stories up, or if he's watched a movie, how he would have taken it this way or that way. So they've seen this and heard this from him, and they know how well he is and how good he is at this kind of thing, and they kind of say to you, yeah,
and
well,
as
how
a
come you haven't?
as a family, it's like we're all supporting each other. So they've more or less gone, yeah, you're there trying to encourage us to follow our dreams, but you never fulfilled yours. And you're like, then do what every other parent does, going, well, no, I've got to work and I've got to make money. And
Excuses,
that moment has gone, because how do I go to Hollywood or Bollywood or whatever? Who's going to give me that now, even though I've got the qualification or whatever it might be? That time's gone, and it's like, no time's ever gone, no dreams. And I was like, well, then making contact with people you know and stuff like that. But they went, why don't you just create your, you know, it wasn't about financial or this or anything like that. It's something you just want to do. It's something you want to create. It's something that you enjoy, but you've put aside. Hence why this YouTube sort of channel began again, because just to show my children that no matter how old you are, dreams and goals are important. You can pursue them. There shouldn't be anything that's stopping you. It doesn't matter if your camera isn't amazing, or you haven't got a massive crew behind you, you haven't got the financial backing. That just like Aamir Khan did with his daughters, that it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, where you're living, even if you're not in California or you're not in Mumbai or anywhere else like that.
Just having that kind of support.
At the end of the day, it's just basically starting something somewhere, just like we have from our home.
We've had
and
to push though, haven't we? Really pushed.
it's taken a long time. It hasn't been
It's not something been
easy.
easy. It's been years since I've been
It's been
pushing
years
him.
of going, do this, and just going, I'm not capable of doing this, or
Such a
I
fight.
don't want to do this. It's not going to go anywhere. I need to work, and it's that. Let everyone else. Let me just be the supportive figure of pushing them to get their dreams done, and they basically going. I think what is you got to set the example.
Yeah, and when if
and
your children are looking at you and thinking, if our parents have got so much potential, you see so much in them, and they're not achieving, or they're not hitting their goals, not happy, then what hope have we got? We've seen that from them for years now, and they're getting to that age where they should be, you know what, travelling and doing things, and seeing the fear that they've had from both of us, not just him, but also myself. It's not a good example, because we want them to see the world, we want them to hit this, you know.
So that's what this was, isn't it? This YouTube channel
I've seen
was.
this video, is really like.
It's basically overcoming fears.
Yeah.
Being able to say, it doesn't matter how old you are, what situation you're in, that you're more than capable of creating something. And also at the same time, it's to set the example for our kids and show them that, yeah, we're willing to do things, so don't you guys give up on your dreams. We can all pursue things, and goals and dreams shouldn't be to do with finance or success or anything like that. It should just be goals and dreams that make you daily, you wake up feeling excited and happy of doing something, and we're enjoying that.
We're enjoying it.
And
It
that's
hasn't
what
been
this
easy.
is
We have
about, and it's
tried-
not easy, and we're learning each and every day, aren't we?
tried different things, and we realise that we're trying things that are not making us happy.
Yeah.
We're doing things for the sake of it, like it looks easy or whatever, but this is what.
Or many things we try to do thinking, oh God, no, we can only do things that you've got to be financial because of the family and stuff like that. Or people
are going to say it's been
or,
enough things,
you know,
we shouldn't do
you
this,
have
shouldn't do that.
businesses, this is not going to be. Whereas then
been
come
a
back and
long
going, no,
road.
this is what I always wanted to
It's been
do.
a long road.
So, you know, and it's come full circle to go, we've tried all these things that we assume that people would probably think this is right for parents or a family to do, or this is what would be best financially. But even though then once again you're doing a job or work that wasn't right.
Enjoy.
And
this
so,
is a
like you said, just like him, then all of a sudden you realise that, no, you just got to focus on what you know.
Yeah.
He knew about,
I'm so glad
obviously,
we
wrestling,
picked
didn't he?
up on this trailer to watch and talk about, because
He knew about wrestling more than anyone else, didn't
Yeah,
he? So
yeah.
he could give that.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, hopefully, as time goes by, you know, with our kids and stuff like that, we can make better videos and know that we were capable of fulfilling our dream and being in front of the camera, and
that's
hopefully
it.
we'll get a bit more
It's like
confident.
something told, a story told. It's a true story told, but in a way it relates to a lot of people, whether it is through sports, whether it is through whatever, like, you know, there's so many different ways you can take this.
But like I said, this is more or less a goal and dream of putting a camera on and recording and editing and things like that. It has been since a very young age, so that's what we do. Well, just needed to start from something, and obviously being movies and things like that, which I've always enjoyed, and I have written. I've actually done some rewriting of scripts for some Bollywood films that some writers have asked me to reread and change for them.
The only part I've had is probably been in movies dancing, like I've got the dance.
Yeah, she's done some with some stars and all that, and so done that kind of stuff. But like I said, as time goes by,
you've helped movies as well. You've made movies with, like, my daughter does media, so she's had, you know, coursework.
We've done some films and stuff like that.
Presentations handed in, and you've helped. That'd be so funny if you put up some of the clips that you've made in the near future of some of the films that you've actually made with the girls.
Sort of graphics and
But I've had to
editing
star
for the
in.
British Film Institute as well.
You have, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I've done some stuff.
So we come back round to where, with what you enjoy, this is what you enjoy, and I've been encouraging him for so long, the kids have as well. And obviously this is not my thing, you can tell. I do watch movies, but my side is more of fashion or what have you, but I'm supporting him and I enjoy supporting him. I'm actually enjoying this process. It's been lovely. Scary, you can see, nerve-wracking at times because I'm not used to it all, but it's been really, really nice.
Same with me. I'm normally,
you're a natural.
But I normally prefer to be behind the camera,
yeah.
Giving suggestions and ideas and stuff like that, or coming up with storylines and things like that. But being in front of the camera is a total different new experience to me, and it's been a little.
It's
you know,
me who's sitting here nodding
sort of
when he's talking about movies, because like I said, I don't know much about them, and it's not nodding, and people are picking up on this because that's not me. I'm supporting him, and
this is something. I mean, she's the person who's actually been more in front of camera in photographing and obviously like dancing and things like that.
Yeah.
And yet I haven't. I've always stood behind with people.
Yeah.
And given ideas and things like that, or what should work and what shouldn't work.
Yeah.
But not in this aspect. So both of us, it's been something that's new and challenging, and with that, like, I know we keep on repeating it, but it's only been more or less just slightly over a month, so it is something brand new to us. And
that's what's encouraging us more, just seeing the positiveness that we're getting from you guys out there. It's just been amazing.
Sport's been
try
great.
Differently back to the film.
Going back to that, I know we keep going, of course. If he can achieve something, I mean, I just want it to be like sort of that kind of hopefulness of, if him as a person can achieve sort of like the goals even through his children or whatever, but it was a dream, that hopefully this cannot lead us, and if not us to our dreams and goals of fulfilling those, then hopefully it sets the example and encourages our children that look, our mum and dad didn't give up regardless of their age or having us and going to work and everything, that they had their goals, and you know, they didn't just push us, they actually showed that they tried. I think that's the main thing. If it becomes a big major success, then we would be totally grateful and glad that we did put the hard work into it. But the main thing would be that they look at it and they know that, you know what, they need to, mum and dad didn't give up, so therefore we shouldn't, and we need to pursue our goals and dreams, and we know that we'll support them, and that's why our children have been in our videos, more to do with.
Not pushed them.
We haven't pushed them. I think they've asked.
And then they want
to be part of it, because I think they want to support us.
Yeah.
They want to support, you know, especially me doing the videos and things like that. They want to be there to say that, you know what, you can do this.
Glad we've got your back.
And vice versa. And I think that's how a family should be. And I think that trailer and more or less emphasising shows that's what it should be about. That sometimes you need to be everyone else might not be around or believe in something, dream,
As long
or
as
don't
you-
think that you're good enough. Many people will say many people are saying we're good, and many people will say that
You're
you're
gonna have a lot
not.
of people who's going to try and
There's
like,
everything, but the thing is, I think the main thing is, some people disagree, some people
Yeah.
agree, but you got to keep on doing what you got to do, and we're going to keep on doing that, and
just
hopefully
imagine
just
how many
let them.
people had like tried to put
Told
him
him
off,
that,
like,
yeah,
what are you getting your daughters involved?
Your daughter's
or
doing
what
that,
is this,
fighting with
or-
guys, and
have you got-
they're not gonna what they're gonna gain from doing this gold
Yeah.
thingy. And but you know, if he had listened to
Yeah.
everyone,
Exactly.
then once again it's done. Oh, you know, you should have had a boy. What was he gonna do? Have another 9-10 kids just to keep trying? I mean, he then changes. It's not he didn't change his goal or his dreams. He just changed the way he thought.
Yeah.
And he still
I
carried
would
on.
like to know whether the girls, I wonder if they really, is something they wanted to do, or if they, at this point, because it's a true story, you're saying, whether they, I wonder if they regret anything they've done, but if they had any other kind of passion that they had, but they felt like they need to do this for their father, like, was there anything else that they wished they had done or would have liked to have done, which I'm sure they're probably doing now anyway after achieving this, because they're probably, you know. But again, that's something I would like to probably sit down and watch with our kids and see what they think about this
Yeah,
trailer,
get
because
them-
it'd be interested on their side, like as children or girls, or, you know.
Yeah, or
What
as
their
the
view
parents,
as
if
a-
I push them to fulfill my dreams, you know,
how
what would they
feel.
say to
So
me,
when,
or
when
how
we
would
get
they feel?
back in a few days' time, we should do that. Like, get them, well, ask them first of all if they'd like to do this trailer. I don't know if the little one would want to be involved, but and again, our middle daughter, she's not much of a one who wants to come in front of the camera, so she probably wouldn't. But the two would.
She's more or less like
She's
similar
like-
to me, like
she's-
filmmaker. She'd rather be behind the camera.
Yeah, she's
She's very creative and
very
loves creating stories and things like that. Hopefully,
can't wait for her.
she allows me to put some of her work onto the channel. She has been doing films and stuff like
Which
that.
I've starred in, and I'm appalling in them. I feel like
Sure.
yes, I am.
But yeah, there's some films that she's done, and
But it'd be
she's
nice.
just
I
one
think
of those.
when we get back, probably do this with them. If you guys would like to see our children react on this and see their intake and what they feel about this movie, and maybe we should watch it with them, watch the actual movie and then talk about it afterwards after watching the movie with them together as a family. But the trailer, if you guys would like us to react on this with the kids, the girls, and what they think of this trailer, then please let us know in the comments below. It'd be interesting, because it's been a lovely trailer for us too, because it's kind of made us open up on our how where we are in life at the moment. So that's what I was saying, it kind of probably relates to a lot of people in different ways, and just over someone's dream who couldn't fulfill it, but he's gone through his daughters. So there's so many people, you know, people who could relate to this, and it'd be nice.
And I think what I was trying to make out is, I know like many people turn around and start going, oh God, everyone's on YouTube, or everyone's creating videos, everyone's wants to do some videos either for finance or success, stuff like that. This is actually to do with passion of filmmaking. Let's just put it like this way, it just felt like all doors were shut. Yet some people start working with theatre, or they become caretakers just to get their foot in the door or something like that. But this was more or less like a hobby and a dream, and what I'm doing is, like I said, is creating these videos to do with that more than anything. It was a passion of mine, but like I said, learning something new and being able to edit something, and set an example for my children that don't give up, just keep on moving no matter what it is.
And finally agreeing to yourself that this is what you actually enjoy,
Yeah,
because you've really,
because I've tried
we just
to talk
touched on
myself
it,
out
you've
of it.
really gone around such a long route and tried such, it's not that, it's just that small
And-
little thing
and-
someone negativity has to
And
say
not
to
only
you.
that, it's knowing people who've been in the industry, and everyone wants you to help them out, kind of thing, with their stories or stuff like that. But when you more or less ask people for help, or to
Or
somehow,
doors shut.
and then doors start going closed,
Oh,
like going
sorry.
but they contact you when they need
Need
like
you.
that, and you're just like thinking, and then you're thinking there's no way in, and you feel a bit disheartened, because you're thinking, well, I'm there when people need. So, but that's where I think it was more or less saying to myself, no, I can't do it. And then
But don't
my
you
family,
think the
my wife and my
process
kids.
it's led you to that, because
It's been a big
has,
process,
it's been
but then it's them
from-
like just going, well, just do things for yourself.
yeah,
You know what? You
learn
never
how
want to do it for
record.
the money. There's some things you want to do in life. It's not to do with that kind of stuff. like he wanted to do the wrestling
Yeah.
to get the gold medal. He didn't want to do it because he thought there was a big paycheck at the end, but then he went and worked, because you can make money from anything really in life.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get another job and work overtime and make all that, but sometimes it's just what, you know, you can wake up in the morning and you're excited, and this is something that I get excited about doing, because you feel like you're creating something. You're not only creating something, you're reaching out to people. And then and it's lovely, like, you know, interacting with people from around the world, and you're like going, oh my god, you know what, there's people out there with same kind of similar dreams. They like similar things to you. You can interact with them and you can reach out to them, and vice versa, and you know, and it's great.
Inspire them as well.
And yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's about entertaining, it's about educating, it's about inspiring, it's not just setting an example for my children and stuff like that, it's setting an example to other people that, look, I was afraid of being in front of the camera. It's taken me so long. I was even afraid of
big celebs
failure
afterwards,
and everything and
big
stuff
celebs
like that.
afterwards, that, you know, they were this is what they were really to get where they are. But just like normal day-to-day people like us, and what you've, yeah, like you're saying,
it's with everyone, isn't it? And but then because there's so many people who've like already been on YouTube for such a long time, and also doing reaction videos or this or that, the other, all of a sudden your mindset goes of that fear of failure, that, you know what, why would anyone want to watch mine? And
it's always going to be something that puts you.
And obviously people tell you there's so many people better, but then just remember that you got to keep on each day, tell yourself that I wasn't doing it for that. I wasn't doing it because I'm trying to compete with this person, or I think I want to be, you know, it's basically how can I make my videos better, that I want to watch them, enjoy them, and then later on, hopefully one day look in life and go, I made something.
Yeah.
And something was out there that I was a part of.
And for me, it's benefited me in a way, because it's made me see a happier side of you a lot more recently than he has been.
And not only that, if this can lead to my kids going, you know what, we've got a dream and we're going to pursue it, doesn't matter where that goes, mine goes, you know, if that just gives them that slight bit of courage, or anyone else out there, that's enough to say that, you know what, I did something.
Yeah.
That was good enough. And I think that's why movies like Dangal, you know, people like Aamir Khan and these actors, from their training up, you know, like changing the way that they look and stuff like that, is like a transformation education to inspire people. But also these movies in themselves, the storylines, be they real or not, are that inspiration and thing that, you know what, goals and dreams, as long as you work at them and you put that work.
Your stomach just rumbled as well. You're hungry, but you still can go on and on. That's how much you enjoy it.
You got to just keep on going forward, otherwise there's nothing else to do. You'll just regret later on in life.
So I'm so glad we touched on this movie, and people have recommended it.
And thank you for recommending this. And
it's
awesome
made
actor.
us. We've opened up and spoke
really
quite
good.
a lot about it's really
personal, and like, you know,
personally.
so it's become
And it's probably the longest movie trailer. Sorry, not trailer. Video that we've done, and hopefully you don't get bored and fall asleep. But I'm glad we did this one, and I do want to do this.
do let us know as well, though, if you want us to talk a bit about us
more,
or not,
if you want to, if you want to know a bit about us,
want us to like stick to,
just going on and on,
stick to the trailer and just get to the point and just go. Then please do tell us, because then we'll just do separate videos of going, guess what, this is our life and this is what we do.
I think it's nice to involve a bit about yourself, because you're getting to know a bit about us as well as the trailer, and if we relate. But again, if you would like to see the kids do this trailer with us when we get back, let us know in the comments below, and we'll do that.
Anyway, just want to say thank you for watching this trailer with us. Please do subscribe. Please like the video. Need all the support that we can get. And thank you for everyone who are with us on this journey. We really do appreciate it, and we hopefully will see you on the next one.
Thank you so much, guys.
Take care.
Really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was great.
Care. It's been a brilliant new start to the year.
Thank you.
I hope it has for you guys too. Thank you very much. See you guys on the next one. Bye.